Welcome back to the Making the Madness YouTube channel. This is Jonathon here to break down the news as Clemson has added Jaelin Llewellyn out of Princeton. This is certainly a good addition for this Clemson team. This is a Clemson team that, coming into this offseason, as always, is kind of like under the radar and was losing, David Collins, who was a solid contributor for the team, but for the most part, got a lot of people back, and now they add in Jaelin Llewellyn into what should be a pretty good rotation. You got Llewellyn, you've got Hunter Tyson as kind of senior leadership players. You've got Chase Hunter, who's still around. You have P.J. Hall coming back for another season. So this is still, a Clemson team that, has a lot of pieces around that. And then you add in, some freshmen, Chauncey Wiggins, Rondell Godfrey Jr., Chauncey Gibson. I mean, these are solid recruits that Clemson's going to look to build the future around. But Jaelin Llewellyn kind of speeds up the process for being a contender this season. And he was someone that, coming into the transfer portal was going to be a good addition. He averaged 15.5 points a game, shot nearly 40% from three, good assist, good defender, efficient shooter. That's someone you need on your team. And for Clemson to go out and get him, that's going to be certainly big. He can kind of run the point, and step in for David Collins and probably be an upgrade over David Collins. And then you've got, pieces coming back. They're still losing quite big pieces. Nick Honor, Alamar Dawes, both going. But this is a Clemson team needing to replenish from the transfer portal and doing just that by getting in Jaelin Llewellyn, certainly he was a Ivy League, first team all Ivy League type of player a season ago, and now he's coming in. That's going to be certainly a good addition for Clemson. I don't think it makes them, one of the elite teams in the ACC going into next season. I still think there's quite a few teams in front of them, but it certainly takes it into, consideration to where, their potential NCAA tournament bubble team. They're a team that, you're looking at first couple months of the season to kind of see where this team is going, which is certainly better than what the, alternative looked like it was going to be, where early this offseason it looked like this team was going to be, contending for the basement of the ACC. Now it looks like, going to be near the bubble. We still wait, they're probably going to add a couple more transfers, maybe a departure here or there. This offseason, is still in full swing, and there's going to be a lot more additions. But certainly this is probably going to be the biggest addition of the offseason for Clemson, and certainly it's going to be one of the very, good additions of the offseason, and we'll see what else they do. But as for now, Clemson looks like they are going to be, right in the middle of the ACC pack, as they kind of always are. Brad Brownell, I don't think he's going to be what takes this program to the next level, but he's certainly an option at the head coach that's going to, kind of keep them hanging around here for a little while. So that's certainly good for him. That will wrap up for this episode of Making the Madness, transfer breakdown. We'll be back, break down more transfers, so stay tuned.